Hey, this is Jacob, and in this video, we're going to be going over this language learning app slash website called Ba Ba Dum or Ba Ba Dum, something like that. But anyways, yeah, so this is a pretty cool website. So they support 21 languages, and for each language, they teach you 1,500 words, and they have 5 different games that you can cycle between as you're learning each one of the languages. So, there's definitely a lot of possibilities here when it comes to this app. Now, I did play around with this app a little bit when I was learning Esperanto, but not too much. But yeah, I think this would be a pretty decent app to add into your arsenal if you're just starting out in your target language and you're trying to learn like those first couple of hundred to first 1,000 words or so. Like, this is a way you can sort of like gamify the experience, and I think they have a pretty cool approach. And not to mention, this website is completely free as well. So all you gotta do is just create an account, which takes just a few seconds, and then from there you could just choose one of the languages, choose one of the games, and then you're off to the races. So I'm currently logged into the website, so I'm just gonna click on play here.
Stomaco.
So one thing to note as well when it comes to this website is that if at any point you want to switch your language, you just have to go to like the bottom right over here, and from here you're able to see all the languages that they offer, and you could just switch to the one that you want to play with or use. So as you can see here, they have American English, British English, Portuguese. They also happen to have Esperanto as well, which is one of the reasons this app came onto my radar, so to speak. But they also have Spanish and French, which if you've been following me for a while, those are two languages I'm studying as well. In addition to Esperanto, they have Italian, Russian, Japanese, and so on. So, chances are like if you're learning like a fairly popular language, like among these, then you can use this app and you can have some fun with it. So there are a couple of different game modes, like I said on the beginning. So this is the first one right here we're gonna start with. So in this particular game mode, they're going to have the word in the middle, and you have to choose the correct picture based on the word. So this word here says Cometo, so I know it's that one. I get a little thumbs up.
Horlogisto.
Okay, just gonna choose that. That's some of that fixed watches.
Canado.
Here. Okay, so Canada.
Italio.
Okay, Italy. You know what I mean? And so on and so
Penseruro.
forth. So now we're going to move on to the next game. So for this game in particular, they're going to show you a picture, and then based on the picture, you have to choose the correct word. So for here, they're basically, this is subtegmento, which is attic. So just going to choose that.
Subtegmento. Pingveno.
That's a penguin. Okay,
Fervoio.
That was a misclick. That was a misclick. I need to redo that. Okay, let's see which word this is. I believe it's
Trotuaro.
Okay, so yeah, so you pretty much get the idea here. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the sound actually, but another cool thing about this website is that they have native speakers, or at least close to native speakers, that record all the sounds for the website. So not only are you able to read, and you're able to associate the words with pictures, which is in some ways better than like translating from your target language, from your native language, that is, into your target language. You use pictures and the language that you're learning, so that way you can help to build that mental image in your mind, and you can bypass the whole translation process. And you also have someone that speaks as well, so they have like a voice, so you can hear the sound, you can read it, you can have pictures associated with it. So that's an approach that I really like personally. So moving on to the next game,
Petrosello.
So for this, right now what they did is they played a sound, which is so I have to listen to the sound, and then I have to choose the correct picture based on the word that was said.
Petrosello.
I believe it's this one. Oh, okay, nice.
Dosierujo.
Okay, this one. All right.
Hundodometo.
Okay, so yeah, so that's how that works. So here's the next game. So here they show you a picture, and then you have to use the letters that they give you down here, and you have to spell it properly. So let's see. I know this is a rat. I want to say this is, there we go.
Rato.
Yeah, so that one was pretty easy. Okay, so this is, oh, that's not that one. Let's see. So I know the person is flying. I'm actually not sure about this one.
Flugi.
Oh, really? Okay. So anyways, that's how that game works. And yeah, they also have an option as well where you can go and you could just cycle through all the games as well. So, if you're getting tired of just doing like one game at a time, you could just pick one that kind of, suits your fancy, so to speak. I mean, you could just, cycle through all of them. So let's see. This is Sago.
Sago.
Yeah, so you have your score over here. And another thing too as well is there isn't like any sort of like heart system or life system or anything like that, so if you make a mistake, they just correct your mistake and then you just keep moving forward. So yeah, so that is kind of like the basic idea behind this website. They have a couple of different game modes. They have a bunch of different languages that you can use to help you with studying and learning your target language. But yeah, like as far as like I'm using this website, this would definitely be more ideal. Like if you're in the relatively early stages of your language learning, like if you're someone that's already like at a intermediate level, or you already know like a couple of thousand words or so, then you're probably not going to find as much use on with this website. But if you're in the earlier stages of your language learning, then this site could be definitely useful for you. So if you actually have heard this site before, if you've or if you use it before, I definitely would love to hear your experience. Definitely feel free to leave a comment down below. I read all the comments, and I try to respond to them when I can. And yeah, if you enjoy content like this, I definitely appreciate if you would give this YouTube channel a subscribe. I release videos every week on this channel, in regards to language learning. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. This is Jacob Laguerre. I'm signing off, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.